सब्सक्राइब कीजिए ध्येय आईएएस चैनल को और बेल आइकन को दबाइए लेटेस्ट वीडियोस सबसे पहले देखने के लिए।
Ahead of the laying of the foundation stone for the Ram temple in Ayodhya, claims and denials have emerged about plans by the Ram Janmabhoomi Teerth Kshetra Trust to put in a time capsule or kaal patra. The foundation stone laying ceremony of the temple is to be held on 5th of August 2020. For now, the trust secretary has denied the reports of time capsule installation on August 5. Today's DNS will revolve around the topic time capsule and if any of them are previously installed in India or not. You might have previously heard about or seen time capsules in movies or maybe in news as well. Time capsule is a container of any size or shape which accommodates documents, photos and artifacts typical of the current era and is buried underground for future generations to unearth. The time capsule requires special engineering so that the contents don't decay, even if pulled out after a century. Materials such as aluminium and stainless steel are used for encasing, and documents are often reproduced on acid-free paper. So the term time capsule was coined in the 20th century. But amongst the earliest examples of time capsule dates back to 1777, which was found by historians inside the statue of Jesus Christ in a church in Spain during a restoration work in December 2017. In the US, there is a society for the time capsule formed in the year 1990. The International Time Capsule Society (ITCS) is based in the US, is now defunctional but continues to estimate the number of time capsules in the world. As per its database, there are 10,000 to 15,000 time capsules worldwide. By now, you must be very curious to know if any time capsule is there in India or not. So let me tell you, there are a number of prominent examples for this. One of the time capsule is outside the Red Fort and was placed underground in the year 1972 by the then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi and was dug out by the subsequent government. Other time capsules are at a school in Mumbai, another in IIT Kanpur, the next in LPU in Jalandhar, and the last in Mahatma Mandir in Gandhinagar. So starting with the first one, the Red Fort time capsule was supposed to be dug out after 1,000 years. A professor and a historian who currently teaches at Delhi's Ambedkar University said that in the year 1972, Mrs. Gandhi decided to create a repository. These were huge cylindrical shaped cases made of metal which could endure the test of time. Inside, there were written records, data and artifacts, but in the year 1977, when the Janata Party came into power, they dug out the time capsule. The other time capsule is in IIT Kanpur campus and it comprises of an aerial map of the institute, annual reports of the year 1961, 1984 and the year 2008. It also comprises of menu of the hostel mess, the blazer crest, a DVD of a film on IIT Kanpur, some photographs and oral records of the interviews conducted by Sunil Shanbag. This time capsule was buried on March 6, 2010 by the then President Pratibha Patil. All the documents of this time capsule were printed on acid-free paper. Quite a lot of information was put on pen drives and external hard drives as well and placed in the capsule, and then the oxygen was taken out so that no decay happens. The capsule is made of brass and the encasing is an inch thick so that no oxygen goes in. Another time capsule in the list is installed in Mumbai. It was installed in the year 2014 on March 31. It is of stainless steel and was installed at the Alexandra Girls English Institution in Mumbai, which was set up in the 19th century. Apart from the school uniform, first annual report, USBs containing photos and videos of events at the school, the time capsule also has precious letters written by students and Principal Freni Mehta addressing the future students, principals, emphasizing the importance of a library in the life of students. The time capsule is to be unearthed on September 1, 2062. In the year January 2019, a square time capsule containing 100 items that represent modern-day technology in India was installed at Jalandhar's LPU, buried 10 feet by Nobel laureates Avram Hershko, F. Duncan M. Haldane, and Thomas Christian Sudov. This time capsule is supposed to be unearthed after 100 years. Items such as landline telephone, a smartphone, weighing machine, water pump, stopwatch, headphones, a handycam, and pen drive are inside this capsule. Time capsule is a very nice idea to portray the history and the materials used in the present times to the future generations. But the historians often criticize this idea. It is because the historians look at the time capsule idea with suspicion. The historians feel that using a time capsule and adding the document is very subjective, which might be related to just the glorification of one particular time or a particular person or event and not constructing the actual or real image. As per the historians, it is not a valid historical method. Who decides what matter, what artifacts, written documents are going it doesn't have any assurity. In the perspective of Ram Mandir construction and the placement of time capsule, the future generations of the historians can find data and information from newspapers and other written records which will be more than enough and more factual, rather than requiring artificially created or preserved records kept in the time capsule. And if at all time capsule is important or needed, a committee should be formed for the same, comprising of or people with different opinions to make the time capsule.